Okay, so let us begin our session by paying respect and homage to the Buddha. Let us recite Namo Tassa 3 times together. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma I pay my homage to Him, the Blessed One, the Worthy One, the fully enlightened Buddha. Okay, so today I would like to talk about peace, inner peace. This is also because of what's going on in the United States with that group of monks. As I said last week, I'm closely following them. Walk for peace. And seeing the momentum is getting bigger and bigger every day. And seeing the people becoming very emotional, and people are simply crying, and they are very happy. And the people are greatly appreciating the monks walking for peace. And what I hear from the people, the public, these are not the Buddhist people. These are the people who are practicing Christians and other faith traditions. And also I see the churches hosting them, giving the warm reception, welcome, and how thousands and thousands of people just gathering to get the blessings, to take a glance of these monks. And it was nice to see in Columbia, South Carolina, how more than 100,000 of people are walking with the monks on the streets. I have never seen such a crowd walking for peace. And so now these monks actually have any particular agenda. They are just walking for peace. I think one interview that I heard from the leader monk, Venerable Panyakara, said, "Why are you doing this? What is the purpose of this walk for peace?" He said something very interesting, which I also noticed. He said during the COVID time, he was helping a lot of people for 2 years, feeding them, seeing the people suffering, seeing the people dying, how these deaths brought so much pains and sufferings to the people, how those people tried finding peace or relief by coming to the temples, to the chanting sessions. So he said he was doing this for 2 years, and then he said what people are missing in their life is a peace and happiness. Now, just by preaching to the people may not be helping them, and to create an awareness, and he decided to just walk. And he tried this walk for peace in some countries like Vietnam, Sri Lanka, India. Actually, that's where he found the dog Aloka, the peace dog. And then he brought the Aloka, the peace dog, to the United States. He himself is an American citizen, and he was a software engineer, and then he left the lay life and became a monk. So after becoming the monk, then he wanted to do something good for the people. And I think this is in line with what Buddha taught us. It's kind of the part of the Bodhisattva. The Bodhisattva is the Bodhi means enlightenment, and Sattva means being of enlightenment. So it's a prospective Buddha, basically, who has this good intention. That is, it says, Buddhoham Bodhisami. Having become enlightened, I will help others become enlightened. Tinnoham Tarayasami. Having crossed the ocean of suffering and pain, I will help all sentient beings cross the ocean of pains and sufferings. Muttoham Mochaye Pare. Having liberated myself, I will help others become liberated. So, with this intention in mind, the Bodhisattva practices the path to enlightenment, to become the Buddha, and eventually, by becoming the Buddha, you help others, you enlighten others. And I think that's exactly what the historical Buddha, Siddhartha Gautama, did. And that's the path even we are following today. So, in order to do this, even looking into the Buddha's own life as a layperson, he saw the struggles of the people, the sufferings and pains of the people, and then he said, "Okay, I need to do something." It's like when you see people struggling, really struggling, people going through a lot of problems, then how you find a way. It's also like, I think, what we are seeing today in the world. So then you undertake a path that could bring peace, happiness, joy, freedom. and also in personal life, I think, let's say even today, I read few emails. I think, as you all know, I have a big presence in the social media. I post something. I even let's see, when I'm giving this Facebook and YouTube live. Again, I do this because I want to be there for people. And if they cannot come here in person for this session, I just want people to be here with us virtually. Even I know a lot of people watch this program on Facebook and YouTube. So in that way, I think I'm able to bring some relief to the people. So when I read, so when people see me online and also with my brand name, nickname, how people have their own nickname. So my own nickname is the urban Buddhist monk. So people feel connected immediately. They go, we can talk to this monk. And so for that, actually, I'm very grateful to one of my students and friends who has been coming here for a long time, Robert. He's the Robert, actually, we were having a friendly conversation. He said, Bhante, you're not a forest monk anymore, you're an urban monk. So we should call you the urban monk. And then he, of course, created a domain name to reserve the name, Urban Buddhist Monk. And so now, for years, people know me as the Urban Buddhist Monk. So people also write to me, said, but my life, I'm going through so much. I'm going through so much. I have struggled. I want to, can I talk to you? I want to seek, I'm seeking something that could help me get through what I'm going through and overcome these personal struggles. And that's what actually I do. I give appointments to the people. I do a lot of spiritual counseling. And so in this way, I give my kindfulness presence to the people. And so when people come here, they can talk to me, and then I try my best to give them share some words of wisdom, words of inspiration, words of motivation. And so I encourage them to do meditation. So this kindful conversation, I believe it helps them. So now when you talk to people, and I think this is a kind of a vicious world, I would say, kind of evil. Evil in the sense, people are not being nice to each other. People are not being kind to each other. And what I see here is that when I make a comparison, I don't like to make comparison, but this is from my own personal observation of being with the people and traveling to different countries. So here we see the individualism-based society. This is a kind of individualism-based society. Like it's just me. So life has become very individual. So, and even when you go to work, you know that, how your colleagues treat you, how your bosses treat you. And I get this complaint a lot. So that's the very reason why I even bring kindfulness to the people I make special presentations, mindfulness sessions for the executive members of the companies and encouraging them to practice meditation, to try to be kind and compassionate to those who are working for them. And so then, all people are, I think, here when you listen to what people are saying, the public perception now is that peace is something that people want. This is something they are lacking in their own personal life and also in the society. I say people are tired of violence, tired of negativity, tired of all this wrong information, and people are tired of hatred and all the negativities. So, and what this group of monks doing is really relevant and relating to their personal need. That's what I see from people. So they are greatly appreciating just simply walking, mindful walking on the roads. They don't want to talk to people, but when they come to talk to them, they're very nice. They are giving them blessings, they're tying the blessing cord on the right wrist. And I think we are practicing Dharma, we are practicing meditation for this peace, for the inner peace, for inner happiness. Now, how can we find this? I mean, what monks are doing is that they are actually bringing the great message of hope. Don't lose your hope. Don't lose the hope for peace. Peace is already there within you. But then you have to tap into this peace. So to tap into the peace maybe is something that you can do by yourself. Like as the Buddha said, all I can do is just show you the way. I can tell you how to get there, but then you have to do the work. And so this is, during the time of the Buddha, there was a young man. He had everything in his life, but then he was worried and his life got filled with fear. He was not happy with anything he was doing. And then one day, because he was tired of being in his own village, and he wanted to move to another village to do maybe a business or job or something like that. So now, to go to another village, he had to pack some items. And then he was packing up, and he was looking into the bag, what did I miss putting into this bag? Is there anything that I missed to take with me? And he was worried and concerned. So then he left his own village with the items he wanted to take with him. And then on the way, he came across a river. So there was no bridge. And the only way to cross the river is to get the help of a big wooden raft. So he saw some people crossing the river with the help of this big wooden raft. So this young man joined them. So now he held this raft tightly with hands and arms, and worrying what if I fall, and what if my bag gets wet, and what if I lose the items I'm carrying. So he was very tensed, and he was worried, and he held the raft very tightly. So few people said, "Friend, relax. This raft will take us to the other side of the river eventually. You don't need to hold it tightly like that. Relax." So despite that, he held it tightly. And eventually they were able to reach the other side of the river. And then people, they were just going on their own places. But this young man thought, this raft helped me cross the river. It's not nice for me to leave it here. So he wanted to be grateful. So with that grateful mind, he lifted the raft, putting on his hand, he started carrying it. And then other people started laughing at him. He said, why are you doing this? He said, no, this raft helped us cross the river. I don't want to leave it there. I want to be grateful and carry it with me. So then the people said, whatever, but I think you should not do this stupid thing. You should leave it there. But he didn't leave it there. As he was carrying this, and he happened to meet the Buddha. And Buddha smiled and talked to him. So why are you carrying this raft like this? Then he told the whole thing. Oh, Buddha, I was worried, nothing made me happy, I think I was not at peace, and I'm going to another village to work and to live a peaceful life, and I collected all these items, and I was going to that village, and then I found this river, and there was no bridge, and this raft actually helped me cross the river, and I did not want to leave it there because it was very helpful, and I wanted to carry it with me. Then the Buddha said, no, you don't have to do something like this. You don't have to carry it with you. It's a good man. A wise person uses what is useful and lets go what it is no longer needed. Holding on brings suffering, letting go brings peace. This is very powerful. Holding on brings suffering. Letting go brings peace. So then the Buddha asked some questions. He said, tell me, young man, do you speak kindly to others? Do you act with kindness? Do you watch your own mind? Do you cling tightly to your worries and fears? Now, these are very important questions, right? And And this young man, when Buddha asked this question, he was very quiet. For the first time, he looked inside his own heart. And then when Buddha asked these questions, that made him re-evaluate his life, rethink. And he put the raft aside. And then suddenly he felt lighter, relieved, physically and mentally. Because all this time he was carrying this heavy raft on his head, and it was actually tiring him, exhausting him. When Buddha asked these questions, that made him think of his life, and then he listened to Buddha's word, he put it aside, and the moment he put it aside, he felt relieved, lighter. And then Buddha gave him some teaching there. These are the teachings I think we need to maybe incorporate into our life if we can, right? And if you want peace. The Buddha said, live kindly, think wisely, be mindful, and learn to let go. And this is the path to inner peace. So when Buddha taught these teachings to this young man, and then he practiced kindness, he watched his mind, and he learned to let go. And slowly, the tight knot in his heart began to loosen. And then with this, he found so much relief. It is that he felt very happy and peaceful. So now here, these teachings, living kindly. Now, if you look at those monks who are doing the walk for peace, they have only the simple thing. They were just carrying their begging bowl on the shoulder, all the things, simple things they need. And even some of the monks are not, they are walking barefoot. And see, it's not that easy. Right? Very simple. So they have nothing much to worry about. They have no money. They don't have many possessions or valuable items. They have no fear of thieves robbing them or stealing their items, and they don't know. They don't worry about the accommodations, and their only intention is to, like when the night falls, then they go to a park maybe and just sleep under the tree, and they don't have luxury beds or anything. And so they have already let go a lot of burdens of things that we normally worry about. Let's say for us, like, even now, let's say, even for us, the monks, when we live in the country, then so first I need to figure out. Let's say next Wednesday I won't be here. Next 2 Wednesdays. Next Wednesday we are going to India to attend a conference. So who is going to conduct this session? So then, of course, then I talked to a monk. You have seen him, the Bhante Kusala. I asked him, okay, you take over this, because I also want this to be happening every Wednesday. So then, Sunday school and other things, make sure that the transition is very smooth. In my absence, things are happening smoothly. But if you run an institution, a center or temple, then sometimes you have to. Now, of course, then like here, even we have to sometimes worry about the mortgage and the bills. But those monks have no such worries, no fears. They don't worry about the mortgage or bills to pay. So that is such a simple life, I believe. And and at the same time, they are being kind. I think, look at the intention, like the leader monk saw the sufferings of people during COVID time and after COVID time, how people are suffering. So they want to be very kind. I think this is the essence of the Buddha's teaching. Like, what they say, Sabbe Satta Bhavantu Sukhitatta. May all sentient beings be happy. It's not just me, my family, but all sentient beings. So you embrace all sentient beings with a heart full of love and compassion. So this is now if we are if we still live in this individualism based societies, just me, I think this individualism maybe destroys the peace of mind, personal peace of mind, inner peace. And if we can elevate ourselves, if we can lift ourselves up, and there we can have a lot of love and kindness for people. Even let's say for us, even we teach this to the people. Do something meaningful for others, and no need to hurt any being, no need to injure anyone. So there's actually Buddha taught this art of living. I think maybe majority of the people don't, even the monks maybe they don't touch on this, but it's a beautiful phrase. In one discourse, Buddha says, so panati patang pahaya panati pata pativirato hoti. That means abandoning the mind of hurting or the intention of hurting others, then you train yourself to refrain from. You're not only abandoning the intention of hurting, but at the same time you are training yourself to refrain from such things. Okay? Nihita satto, nihita dando. Just in case if you have a weapon or rod or stick or any other such things, if you're carrying such things, you have to put it aside. Nihita satto, nihita dando. Put aside the stick, the rod, put aside the weapon of hurting other beings, including yourself. Lajji, then just in case if we get this intention of hurting someone or being violent to someone, we, as civilized beings, we should be ashamed, Lajji. And Dayapanna, bring yourself closer to the kindness, sympathy, love. We have to bring ourselves to the quality of the sympathy, love, and kindness. Now, why? We are engaging in all these violent things because we lack the sympathy. We are lacking the love and kindness. We are away from, there's a distance between us and this positive quality of love and kindness and sympathy. Right? So through the practice you have to bring yourself closer to the virtue of kindness, love, goodwill, compassion. Dayapanna. Apana means bring yourself to this quality, this virtue. And then sabbabhuta hitanukampi viharati. Then you live your life embracing all sentient beings with a heart full of goodwill, love, kindness, and sympathy. This is beautiful. I mean, you don't have to be a Buddhist monk to do this. Even over there, although they are encountering some protests from strong Christians in southern Bible Belt in the States, but they say we are not here to convert anyone. How sometimes they are saying, "Oh, you're going to go to hell," you all are going to go to hell. Now those who are walking for peace, they are saying they are going to go to hell. Then again, this monk said, "Guys, you have your own perspective. We have our own perspective. So we are not converting anyone. We never asked anyone to become a Buddhist or become a Buddhist monk. You have the freedom. So we are just walking for peace, and we believe this walking for peace would bring peace. And so this is because I think these monks they're living their life kindly, compassionately, kindfully, lovingly, with a caring heart. So the opposite of kindness, love, is the unkindness, hate, anger, right? So these are the negative emotions. It's like, how we say, mind plus suffering. If you're feeding your mind with suffering every day, then what will be there in the life? Mental suffering. Mind plus happiness. And if you start feeding the mind with happiness, then what will you have? Mental happiness. And if you feed your mind with peace, there will be peaceful mind. So this is an intentional we are choosing our mind to feed. Okay, we are living our life kindly. We don't want to be unkind. It's also, we need to think wisely. We have to be very wise about all these things. Now, if you're not being mindful of these things, I think this is where we need to bring a lot of mindfulness practice. We need to incorporate mindfulness into our daily life, day-to-day life. You have two choices, two options. Wherever you go, whatever you're doing, you know what you're saying, you know what you're doing, you know what you're thinking. So then you have a choice. So whether to become a violent person or non-violent person, whether to become an unkind person or kind person, whether to become an angry person or the loving person. So now in day-to-day life, like wherever, even you can apply all this, like while you're driving, while you're shopping, while you're walking the streets, while you're working in the office, while you're partying. Every time we encounter such struggles, then you have a choice. Based on your choice, how you're feeding your mind with what kind of things, then the peace, inner happiness based on that. Got it? So, and then, as Buddha said, learn to let go. Whatever you're holding on to, the negativities, negative emotions, we have to learn to let them go. Whatever is bothering us, we have to learn to let them go. So the inner peace or the inner happiness comes from letting go of all the negative thoughts, negative emotions, negative deeds, negative thoughts, negative feelings, negative perceptions, negative perspectives, negative views, negative outlooks, you name it, anything negative. Again, so this is like, you have a personal choice. And the intentions, you look, whenever you're doing something, look at your intention. With what kind of intention are you doing something, or this thing and that thing? So, but then if you feed yourself with the negative intentions, then life is going to be very heavy, full of burden. But then if you learn to let them go, and if you wisely choose to cultivate the positive emotions, then you feel good. So yeah, relating to this story, this young man, how he was holding on to those things so much. He had the fear of letting go. We human beings, I think we all have that fear of letting go. So, Buddha said, don't be afraid to let go. So this is the very reason why I think even there's a famous Thai monk, Ajahn Chah. Ajahn Chah has a very powerful teaching. He said, if you let go a little, you will have little peace. If you let go a lot, then you will have a lot of peace. If you let go completely, then your struggle with the world will come to an end. It's very powerful. So now the question is, are you willing to let go all the negativities that destroy the peace of mind? Are you willing to cultivate and embrace the positive virtues for your inner peace and inner happiness. So this is the choice we all have to make if we want to live our life peacefully. These are some special Dhamma qualities we need to cultivate every day, maybe. Okay, when you wake up in the morning, can I live my life today kindly in whatever I can? What I am doing, just ask this question: can I live my life kindly today? It's like how that monk is saying, today is going to be my peaceful day. That's all. So, if you want to have a peaceful day, then choose to live your day kindly and kindfully. And then you also train yourself, today I'm going to think wisely, meaning only choosing the right things, not choosing the negative things. And then today I'm going to try living my life mindfully. Today I'm going to do everything mindfully. Okay? And then today I'm going to try letting go of whatever is bothering me. It could be a story, it could be a memory, or it could be something that happened, whatever it is. See whether you can let it go. And if we can try living our life in this way, I can guarantee you, you can live your life peacefully, harmoniously, happily. Alright, so these are some teachings I wanted to share with you before we meditate. And if you think these teachings are valuable, helpful, incorporate them into your life. And if you think, no, it's not nice, it's okay. Throw them into junk. That's also fine, But as you know, Buddha never forces people to follow these teachings. Is that if you want to live your life like me, happily, peacefully, consider embracing these teachings. Alright, so let us practice meditation. Okay, so I would like all of you to assume a very nice and comfortable posture for meditation. Whatever posture is good for you, feel free to assume that posture. But if you like to meditate like the Buddha, feel free to assume a full lotus posture or half lotus posture, or simply a general sitting posture. You may rest your hands on the lap, the right hand on the left one, and you could have your back straight, neither too rigid nor too loose. And then choose to have your eyes closed. Now you may extend a kindful invitation to your mind. come to the present. Now imagine you are the turtle. Allow the mind to go inside the hard shell for safety. This is called present moment living. This is the green zone. You are out of danger. As you live in the green zone, take a deep breath and relax. You may take another deep breath, this time through the nose. Hold the breath for a few seconds, then slowly let it out through the nose. Let the whole body and mind go into relaxation. Now, kindly remind yourself, I am practicing meditation not only to relax the body, to calm the mind, but also to experience inner happiness and inner peace. With this good intention in mind, now see whether you can be grateful for today's teachings on guides to inner peace taught by the Buddha. Living kindly, thinking wisely, being mindful, and learning to let go. These are some ways to find inner peace. If you feel deep gratitude, let your mind and heart become full of feelings of gratitude. Let such feelings of gratitude overflow and reach out to every part of your body. Let the entire body and mind become an embodiment of gratitude. Now make a determination. No matter what happens, I'm going to go from moment to moment consciously, on purpose, and I'm going to meditate like the Buddha. With this determination, you can listen to the sound of the meditation bell and let yourself remain grounded in this moment. Now slowly and gently bring your full attention to the ingoing and outgoing breath. Keeping your mind in between the nose tip and upper lip. Let the mind watch and feel the breath going in, going out. And do so with 100% attention. Breathe in, breathe out mindfully and relax. As you keep breathing in and out mindfully, at the same time, allow yourself to go slowly, just like the turtle that keeps walking slowly and steadily. In the same way, allow yourself to breathe in and out slowly and mindfully. And relax. As you keep breathing in and out, slowly and mindfully, at the same time, see whether you can put your mind into the silent mode. Try watching the ingoing and outgoing breath with the silent mind. And relax. As you keep breathing in and out silently, at the same time, be very kindful. Allow yourself to be very soft, gentle, compassionate. Only with the thoughts of loving kindness. May I be well. May I be happy. May I be peaceful. May I be free. As you keep breathing in and out, you may add these loving thoughts with the ingoing and outgoing breath. And keep relaxing. can slowly come out from meditation and feel free to stretch your legs and hands and remain relaxed. Okay, so I would like to do a brief blessing chanting. So to receive blessings, you may bring your palms to your heart. Bhavatu sabba mangalang rakhantu sabba devata sabba buddhanubhavena sada sati bhavantu te bhavatu sabba mangalang rakhantu sabba devata sabba dhammanubhavena sada sati bhavantu te bhavatu sabba mangalang rakhantu sabba devata sabba sanghanubhavena sada sati bhavantu te. By the power of the meditation, by the power of the noble triple gem, the Buddha, the Dhamma, the Sangha, may you all be well, happy and peaceful. May you all be free from all sufferings and pains. May no harm come to you. May no difficulties come to you. May no problems come to you. Finally, may you all experience the happiness, the bliss of Nibbana. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. So next 3 Wednesdays, I won't be here for the meditation, but the Venerable Kusala will be here to conduct the weekly sessions. Actually, next Wednesday we are leaving for India, and then following Wednesday returning from India, and the following Wednesday I have to go to Punta Cana, not to enjoy, but there's a couple getting married. They want me to be there to give the blessings. So I will see you, but I will be here for the retreat January 31st. So I will be returning on January 28th. So if you're coming to the retreat, I will see you on the retreat.